Yo, what's going on guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Today I'm going to be coming at you with the top 5 bosses in Call of Duty Zombies. If you do go on to enjoy this video, please smash that like button and subscribe if you are new. Now, this is my second top 5, I'm thinking of posting one every Friday, let me know if you want that. Also, let me know what other top 5s I should do, and without further ado, let's get right into this top 5. Okay, so coming in at our number 5 spot is going to be George Romero. The only map George appears in is the Black Ops 1 map Call of the Dead, and he is actually the hardest boss in all of Zombies. I've only ever killed him once. All George does is mope around the map and he's really annoying, but on the upside he's on Call of the Dead. He has 2 different variations. One is where you come into contact with him, he goes on a huge rampage and chases you. The other is a calm, slow giant that follows you everywhere, kinda like Leroy, but he wants to kill you. He was also one of the first real boss zombies that we had in Zombies. Before that, all we really had was Hellhounds. It was a big surprise to see him when Call of the Dead came out. Okay, so that's George Romero coming in at number 4. Okay, so coming in at number 4 is going to be the Margaret from Shadows of Evil. Now, a lot of people have mixed opinions on the Margaret, but I for one really like it and think it fits Shadows of Evil perfectly. It isn't too hard to kill, but it is a challenge on the early rounds. It also gives you a lot of points and XP for killing it, so in the first few rounds when you're doing the rituals and setting up on shadows, this helps a ton. Although this boss can be really annoying sometimes, especially when you're playing with more than one person and more than one Margaret spawns in. It is a one hit if you don't have Jug, so that can be really annoying. Before its patch, the Margaret actually took quite a long time to kill, but after the patch, more than one of its mouths opened and you can shoot multiple mouths at one time and it makes it 10 times quicker. Overall, it's a really fun boss and it's coming in at number 4. At number 3, we have the original Hellhounds from Black Ops 1 and World at War. Now, these are pretty much a staple of Zombies. They are easily recognisable. Anyone who's ever played Zombies will know what the Hellhounds are. They were the first bosses introduced to Zombies all the way back in Shino Numa. Because they are so good, they have come back in every single Zombies game since, in countless maps. They have to be one of the best features ever added to Zombies. When seeing these dogs, you get so much nostalgia of going back to Kino on Black Ops 1, getting the stake out. I always used to use shotguns against the dogs, they just seem to work. The max ammo you get at the end can save your life so many times, especially in the much higher rounds. That's Hellhounds at number 3. Coming in at number 2, we have Brutus, or the Warden, whatever you want to call him, from Mob of the Dead. Brutus is loved by pretty much the whole Zombies community, and he really adds that finishing touch to Mob of the Dead to make it the amazing map that it is. Brutus is a really balanced boss. He comes at every few rounds. He has just a little bit of a challenge to that round, but not so much that it ruins a map, like the Astronaut from Moon or the Avogadro from Transit, nothing like that. So the only downside to Brutus that I can actually think of is that he has the ability to lock things down, such as buildables, the box, or perks, but it only costs 2,000 points to remove, so it isn't that much of a nuisance. He's pretty much the perfect boss in terms of difficulty, not too easy, not too hard. Now, I also love his aesthetics. He's really cool design with his baton, he has chains wrapped around him, barbed wire in him, and he fits Mob of the Dead perfectly. And that is why I believe Brutus earns the number 2 spot on this list. Okay, so finishing off our list at the number 1 spot is going to be the Panzer from Origins. Now, Origins has to be the map that I've played the most out of any game, which may make this a biased opinion, but I really do love the Panzer. The Panzer has to be the most intimidating boss in all of Zombies. He's a giant robot beast that has a claw and a flamethrower on each of his arms. He adds a huge level of stress to the map, which I do believe you need a lot of in Zombies. He's actually pretty scary if you've never seen him before. I know I had no idea what was going on the first time I played this map. I heard the sirens and then I just see some piece of metal fly down from the sky and start chasing me. Now, he isn't actually that hard to kill if you know what you're doing, but if you don't have a decent gun or set up by round 8, then you're pretty much screwed. In the early rounds, he is terrifying, but you do need him to get one of the parts to the ice staff. He's featured in one of the main Easter egg steps, and you have to actually fight multiple Panzers at once, which can be a challenge if you are unprepared. The Panzer is definitely my favourite boss, and that is why he's coming in at our number 1 spot. That's going to be it for today's video, guys. Let's see if we can smash 20 likes on this one. We did on the last top 5. I thought we'd only get around 10, but you guys really enjoyed it, so hopefully you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you in the next video.